Turning our attention now to Tamil Nadu once again, where days after the Kallakurichi suicide, a Class 12 student has allegedly committed suicide in a school hostel in Tiruvallur in Tamil Nadu. The parents of the girl concerned have demanded strict action. A Class 12 student of a government-aided school in Tiruvallur district ended her life allegedly by suicide in the hostel. And the girl belongs to the Tekkalur village in Tiruvallur district in Tamil Nadu.
Absolutely. And the collector, Prapanch, also now joins us live on this broadcast, has initiated a detailed investigation in the matter and sure action would be taken soon. Yes, Prapanch, what more are you picking up?
Yes, now we have received the latest information that a girl, 12th standard girl, had committed suicide, alleged suicide in a private school that is in Kallakurichi, that is once again in Tiruvallur district. This girl is native of Tekkalur village, that is also in Tiruvallur district, that is almost 50 kilometers away from each other. Now we can see that a heavy police deployment could be seen near the GH where the body of the girl is taken for autopsy, and also we could see a heavy police deployment at the native village Tekkalur because the parents of the girl and the relatives were conducting a road roko and protesting, demanding action. So we could see there was a heavy police deployment over there. Now the district administration has promised stringent action and have initiated a detailed...
Right. Let me just interrupt you there. We are joined by Mr. Satyam for his reaction to what's now happened in Tiruvallur. Mr. Satyam of the AIDMK, what do you have to say about the exact circumstances in which this incident may have happened, sir?
No, a pattern emerging similar to that of Kallakurichi is worrisome. Unlike how in many areas the government failed in Kallakurichi investigation, I think the government should take stock of the situation and put the district administration and the education department in place so that the proper counselings are being initiated across all the schools in TM, and there has to be a transparent inquiry initiated taking the concerns of the parents into account.
And Mr. Satyam, before we let you go, are we expecting, do you also expect the state government to act soon on this? Because this is the second such case being reported. We are still waiting for the investigation reports to appear, but this looks very similar to what happened in Kallakurichi.
That's what I'm saying, that the government should not repeat the same mistakes what they did in Kallakurichi investigation. They have to ensure they take the parents' concern into account, win their confidence in investigation, which has to be transparent, and they should put the district administration and the school education department on the front line.
Right, thanks a lot for that response, Mr. Kovai Satyan of the AIDMK. Let me take this across once again to our reporter Parpanch. Parpanch, what can you tell us about the circumstances in which this has happened? What is the reason being attributed to the alleged suicide in this case?
The reason is well investigated now. The district administration has initiated a detailed inquiry. The reason for this particular suicide is being investigated. The reason is not known yet because it was found today morning, and it was immediately, we could see that the district authorities were informed, the police officials were informed. The police subsequently have deployed a heavy police protection around the Kallakurichi, that school, and we could see also a heavy police deployment at the Tiruvallur General Hospital where the body of the deceased girl is taken for autopsy. So detailed investigation will be conducted, and Madras High Court had also recently stated that such
all right, stay with us, Prapanch. C. Rajashekharan, who's also a lawyer, joins us over the phone line. Mr. Rajashekharan, your response to, once again, days after the Kallakurichi suicide case, another alleged suicide case being reported in Tamil Nadu.
Yes, it is most unfortunate and sad that young girls studying in the 12th standard are committing suicide. And I am told that DIG Kanjipuram has gone to the spot immediately, and she is monitoring the whole episode. So it is very, very sad. I'm really pained. After Kallakurichi, now in Tiruvallur, a girl, 12th standard girl, has committed suicide inside the hostel. And it's, heartbreaking news is coming every day from Tamil Nadu. And I think the government of the day has to take serious note of these developments and counsel the students and also send a team of experienced people to counsel the management and the school authorities and the teachers, faculty, everybody. And even the police department has to come forward and approach the school authorities and do some counseling. It has to be between the parents, the students, the education department, everybody has to do something. We cannot sit quiet watching all this.
And Mr. Rajsekharan, now this case would be automatically transferred to the CBCID of the Tamil Nadu Police as per the instructions of the Madras High Court. But this has been a disturbing trend in a state which unfortunately ranks among the highest in the country as far as student suicides are concerned, sir.
Yes, I agree with you. I cannot deny because it is very sad. When the Kallakurichi incident even happened, we all were very upset with the school management and the authorities concerned. But today, this girl in Tiruvallur, Kanjipuram district, has committed suicide and it's very painful. And the government of the day, instead of immediately transferring the case to CBCID, they should ensure these kind of suicides don't happen in the future. You cannot just be a mute spectator. I would appeal to the government and the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, M.K. Stalin, to take serious note of these developments, and also the Education Minister should set up a good team to interact with the schools.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Rajsekharan, for joining us here on this broadcast, and we'll keep a close watch on the investigation further as well, because remember, the parents of this particular girl once again have been in a way holding protests and also holding a rail roko demanding action against the authorities in concern. This is the second such suicide incident being reported just in the last 10 days as per the recent Madras High Court order. The case will now be investigated by the CBCID.